Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, 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 welcome. Back to paradise. Oh, it's good to be back, y'all. It's good to be back. Back at the comfort of my own home. As you know, I was not in Toronto. I was in Ottawa for a week at my grandma's. Y'all should know. I reacted to the Iceman, Nerdcore batch reaction, and the death battle, Gru versus Megamind, which, by the way, I'm still pissed about. That was crazy, right? But as you know, if you saw the ending of that video, you know that there was a new death battle that came out yesterday. The Yuji versus Denji fight. I can't wait for this. Why? Because we already know who's gonna win this. Denji's gonna win this. There's no doubt about it. I'm putting my money on Denji easy, right? So, before we get started though, as you can see, I know y'all can see the new posters and everything. I finally got shit upon the the shells finally. Crazy, right? Alright, I'll give you a little tour afterwards about the whole wall and everything. Y'all got spice on my room and everything, right? But how are y'all doing today? I know we're doing good. We're doing very good. As you know, your boy starting off the the Nerdcore Awards is back up again. If you haven't seen it, the posts on YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Twitter, it's all there. You can go check it out. There's two forms. There's one for like indie artists, for small artists like me and everything, to appreciate the love and everything. There's also the forum for the bigger artists, so like DPS, DZ8, Game Boy Jones, Nicky Trax, the Kevin Bennett, those guys, Shobaddy, all those guys. That's what that was for. So make sure y'all fill those out. You have until the 15th to fill them out, which is it's a nomination form, and then we'll get started on August 1st. Mark it in your calendars, August 1st. All right, we're doing that, and if y'all stay for the entire video, you'll see some stuff y'all are going to be excited to see. I'm just saying. Hold on, who's texting me? Oh, get the hell out of my face. Some freaking stupid Gmail email. Alright, that's all we say time. We're going to get straight into this video. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Ooh, sorry, I have like minimal energy today because like my everything up here, arms and everything, they hurt so much. I went to the gym on Friday, getting my workouts and everything, you know what I'm saying? Absolute horror. I was doing the bench press. Jesus, all here is in pain. So if you see me like doing this throughout the video, it's because of that. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this. We have I have a buttload of reactions going to be dropping before June 20th. So hey, bear with me, okay? Let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this.
Say your prayers.
Okay? Let's get this. Ooh, wow.
Yuji versus Denji.
I am putting my money on Denji, bro. He's gonna win this fight. I'm telling you, he's gonna win this fight.
Soul of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. As his grandfather lay dying, he made you.
He's setting him up for failure.
Yuji promised to help others and not to die alone.
A promise Yuji would keep by joining Jujutsu High, a school.
Oh, well, okay, as of right now, yeah, he's 83. I'm about to say it before.
For up-and-coming sorcerers training to rid the world of curses.
Essentially monsters manifested by humanity's fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Just one problem for Yuji. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no, he had something way worse.
After consuming a cursed finger, like a literal finger, Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna, the most powerful sorcerer in history.
And Yuji's willpower was the only thing holding Sukuna back from controlling his body, killing everything in sight, and taking over the world.
So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path.
A classic shonen.
Sure. Sure.
In hero's journey, if I've ever heard one, Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble.
Fulfilling his late grandfather's wish to
See, that reason, I keep pausing, but that reason right there was kind of stupid, right? You don't want Sukuna to get more powerful, because I'm pretty sure at that time they knew that Sukuna could only get stronger if he gains more fingers. That's stupid. Why would you want to eat more of the fingers? Why? So you want to get rid of them? That doesn't make no damn sense. You're just giving him more powerful. The more fingers he eats, the more powerful he can get to escape you.
to use his strength in service of others, surrounded by friends.
Helps that he's getting a first-rate education from the strongest sorcerer alive today, Gojo.
Gojo would teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil ki, and Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial art derived from Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork,
which he combines with jujutsu techniques like Divergent Fist. Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
By perfecting that timing and applying cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increasing the power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
That Mark 932. Yo, Denji so fast.
It's basically impossible to do at will. You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%.
Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse Jogo.
Who did this?
Okay. Yeah.
And this. And this.
How many has you?
That is why I don't care what people say. Jogo, in my opinion, is the strongest disaster curse. Alright, in my opinion, he's stronger than Mahito. Alright, and that's why I like him too, because he has the balls to go up against like Sukuna and Gojo. He knows he's gonna lose, but he has the balls to go up against them. Mahito? No,
Yuji ever done in a row, you ask? 7.
And that's not even the nastiest thing about Yuji's punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his hits.
Yeah, this pink-haired brat was a jujutsu prodigy, perfect for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and Sukuna took over Yuji's body. Then proceeded to, well, commit that whole mass murder thing he was always going on about.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we knew he was evil.
Really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
And it also turns out that every twist and turn in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in order to resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted.
No longer would he fight to protect others, but to kill curses.
And after Sukuna hopped bodies into Yuji's best pal Megumi, the king of curses became...
That's what I'm saying. That is the stupidest plan to ever do. Why would you want to eat more fingers to get stronger? He would get stronger than hot bodies.
Numero uno.
Because in reality, he wasn't after Yuji. He was after Megumi. He wanted Megumi.
On Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito, survived being slammed so hard he cratered the earth, and is comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Yuji also learned how to use super advanced abilities like reverse curse technique to heal himself from crazy damage. Like getting his torso shredded into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerers' cases, even regrowing lost limbs.
Though it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood, so after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing, or fire it like a blood beam. A poisonous blood beam.
All of that combined made Yuji just tough enough to finally take on the King of Curses, although greatly weakened after his victory against Gojo.
Rip.
Yeah. Oh, he could go big. Oh, he went against Sukuna. Yeah, a weakened version of him.
Literally.
Sukuna was still the de facto strongest being alive, but after hitting him with a Black Flash, Yuji actually copied Sukuna's main ability.
Gojo's plan all along.
This was Shrine. With it, Yuji can slice apart any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him, even the boundary between two souls in one body. Enough hits can even cause those two souls to separate.
Like a souped-up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal, a domain expansion.
Basically a pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their ability will...
Wow. Can we rewind that for a sec? Listen to this.
Domain expansion.
Basically a pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their...
A pocket dimension. This is to every single one of you guys that, oh, Gojo could beat Goku because he could just do domain expansion. I've been saying this for years. Domain expansion is just a pocket dimension. It brings you to another world that that person can control. Is that not what a pocket dimension is? Y'all telling me Gojo can beat Goku when Goku himself quite literally can escape a pocket dimension? He has fought people who can escape a pocket dimension. Super Buu, for example. If y'all know in Dragon Ball, Super Buu escaped the hyperbolic time chamber. The hyperbolic time chamber is a pocket dimension. It runs differently, and he escaped it. The only way to escape is to go through a chamber, like some kind of doorway. They destroyed that. Buu screamed a hole into a pocket dimension and slithered out. Need I say more? It's a pocket dimension. Some of y'all, I've had people say, "Oh, it's not a pocket dimension because be crazy." It's a fucking pocket dimension. Shut up, man.
Their ability will hit no matter what. No contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power and training and righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body, freeing his friend from the demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
Which he rejected before dying because, well, evil. Leaving Yuji to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part curse and slowed his aging to a crawl, giving him decades of training and battle experience.
He's mastered blood manipulation, can pull off black flashes at will, and shredded entire cities apart with Shrine. Just like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what actually makes someone truly strong? For Sukuna, it was
Remind me.
The power to stand alone atop all others. But to Yuji, it was the opposite.
The only reason he had survived as long as he had was because of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
So Yuji brought together friends and allies, new and old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling not just Gojo's wish, but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
Yeah, respect to Yuji and everything. Like I gotta give him his props, obviously, right? Because he went through a lot of torment and everything, and that's fair. All right, I completely understand that. I'm just saying too, against Denji, you're losing, sadly.
Wiz, if there are two truths in this world, two universal constants, it's these. Life sucks and then you die.
Especially for the young boy, Denji.
Who was so poor and unlucky, he doesn't even know his last name.
With an alcoholic father forever indebted to the Yakuza, and a diet consisting of whatever garbage he could get his hands on, all Denji had in this world was his dog, Pochita.
Who happened to have a chainsaw sticking out of his face. Really putting the tear in Terrier.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog, obviously. He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst fears.
Yep.
And Pochita...
That right there, I think, like, that just proves that Chainsaw Man and JJK are kind of similar, right? Because in JJK, curses are made for, like, the negativity of people, right? The negativity of the world, right? That's how curses are made. However, the devils in Chainsaw Man are like created by humanity's worst fears and everything, right? That right there, I do think is a lot more stronger than just the negativity, right? Because the negativity can be countered, right? It can be countered. Your fear is like it cannot be countered. Once that fear is set, you are like, it's all kinds of fear. For what last time we saw in the Bakugo versus Reze fight, we know that there's something called the AIDS devil. Even the smallest fear has a devil, which is crazy, right? The smallest fear has one.
In this case, literally the personification of chainsaws.
Oh, he's so cute! Who would be afraid of chainsaws? They're the most versatile tool in the world! Perfect for chopping trees, opening cans, massacring your foes.
Apparently, Pochita had no problem with that last part as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts, it'll do.
That is, until Denji was cornered and forced to learn about those two universal constants. Life sucks, and then you die.
But sometimes, if you're really unlucky, there's a third option.
Born from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil, Pochita would become one with Denji's body in exchange for Denji to live a happy life.
And so the two fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid, the Chainsaw Man, aka a one-man, blood-soaked devil-slaying machine, the perfect candidate for the public safety devil hunters, led by this piece of work. With nothing controlling him but his raging teenage hormones, Denji would battle all of devil kind in the hopes of one day getting laid.
And he was a natural at killing, not getting laid. As the Chainsaw Man, Denji can slice through just about anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or swing him around on massively long chains. Oh man, that's so cool.
It helps that Denji is incredibly powerful, capable of lifting and throwing cars, surviving being blasted through several buildings, and moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie, because he can regenerate from just about anything.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being dipped in demonic stomach acid for hours, and even getting his heart ripped out.
Haven't we all? Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate his heart. Oh no, his heart regenerated a Chainsaw Man.
Even
that was crazy.
Separating Denji and Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was stuck in this alternate dimension, he and Pochita still possessed a metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that
same rules
chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he almost never runs out, only limited by the violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters in combat.
Well, he's not actually crazy. Denji might be, definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick, but he's surprisingly clever in combat.
Oh my god.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so dumb they're brilliant strategies to take on devils that should be too strong for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother, Power, the bratty younger sister, and Makima, his boss and the girl of his dreams.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to kill the most fearsome devils in existence, like the Typhoon Devil who created a massive hurricane, or the Bomb Devil who could blow up most of a city, or the Gun Devil who could travel around the world and kill over 1 million people in about 5 minutes.
But plot
the world and kill over 1 million people in about 5.
Damn, he offed. He offed Canada in 7 seconds. 8,481
minutes.
That's
but
crazy.
Plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Everything she told Denji was a lie. The happy life he created, the family he made, all of it was designed to be torn down.
All with one goal, to force Denji to break his contract with Pochita and become her servant. Order 66ing every devil she didn't like. But when Denji did break, Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look cute and cuddly, but the Chainsaw Devil is one of the strongest and scariest dudes in the universe, capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji his opening to beat Makima by cutting her up into sashimi and eating her whole. A very similar solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most powerful ability.
Anything Pochita eats gets deleted from existence. Yeah, like it never happened in the first place. World War II, gone. AIDS, nada. Nuclear
Yeah, so you right here, see?
Frickin' bombs? A light, tasty afternoon snack, thank you very much. Forgive me, chainsaws. I knew not your power.
He also ate the Death Devil. Yes, Denji ate death, which means no one on Earth could die.
Oh, you think that's messed up? Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl, perhaps Denji's one true love, except for the fact that she shares a body with Makima's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
And Yoru was determined to use her love of...
Yeah, she's a real American, alright. She's a real American. That's for sure, bro. That's for sure. She's a real American.
The USA to drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of blood.
Denji, buddy, you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because every single woman you meet has tried to kill you.
It was in Denji's climactic battle with the War Devil that his and Pochita's bond finally matured, giving Denji full control of the Chainsaw Devil's power. A kind of Denji man, I guess.
Which he used to kick the War Devil's ass. And she was no joke, strong enough to shoot Pochita from across the globe with a near light speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty. Better yet, Yoru was so powerful, she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumpled the entire landmass into a blade, fly it over to Japan, and swing it at Denji. And he matched its power.
She also threw the American flag at him. The one on the moon. You know, the moon in space. In seconds. And he dodged it.
With the whole world literally falling apart, Pochita realized that becoming Chainsaw Man made Denji's dream for a normal life impossible.
Something Denji was always too stubborn and selfish to realize until it was too late.
So Pochita did what any good dog would do. Eat himself and erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Because, sure, life sucks and then, yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living.
Still put my money on Denji.
Alright, the battle's about to start. But first, pitch calls are back. Yep. Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick, and we've reopened Death Battle pitch calls on the Death Battle store. It's a way for you to meet with Ben and I, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us your favorite matchup you always wanted to see over a video call.
That's right, a lot of the episodes we're working on right now are being made because of a pitch. But to give each pitch the time it needs, there is a limited number available.
So grab them quick before they're gone. Last time we sold out in just under an hour, which absolutely blew our minds.
Death Battle pitches are available right now on our website, deathbattle.gg. It's kind of like our own private Patreon with a bunch of extra stuff in every episode of Death Battle ever.
And if you're a website member, you get first dibs. First it'll be available to chroniclers, then archivists, and so on. Plus, members get a pretty sweet discount on the store, so it's a big deal.
Let's get to the battle, but don't forget to grab your pitch at deathbattle.gg. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Denji's winning this. I'm telling you. Oh, no, that's crazy.
Oh, man. Oh, no. You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault.
I've never felt such weird cursed energy like his before.
Say your prayers.
You're a chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero to all! Kicker of asses! Magnet to chicks! Half man, half devil! Chainsaw man! Let's finish this!
Yeah.
Chainsaw is the death technique!
Oh my god. Can you hit that back again. Hit that back again.
Batter up, pink-haired punk-ass bitch!
Damn.
Wait for it. I realized you had 2 cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them. Speaking
Oh,
of,
you didn't. Nope. It's raps, Yuji.
Crap!
domain expansion.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm telling you.
You messed up, baby! Pojidan are our brothers! You'll never keep us apart! Domain expansion. Finally got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Punk ass bitch.
Trying.
It's Rapsy.
A human
Raps.
and a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
I said, deuces.
All right, Pochita. I wonder if that burger place is still open.
KO! If Yuji Itadori
Like I said, Denji's winning.
was one
Easy.
thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters: their speed, skill, abilities, and power.
First off, who was faster?
Yuji's greatest speed feat is the Black Flash. In order to apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900 times the speed of sound.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged that flag that Yoru summoned from the moon? You know, the one that's over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position from start to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
We'll lowball it and say 10, though it'd probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Over 100 times faster than the Black
Way
Flash.
faster.
Now,
way
Yuji has
faster.
gotten significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So,
Wow! Is that so? Let's hear that again.
Relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
so it's pretty
One more time.
Relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's
Thank you
pretty
very much.
clear that Denji takes speed.
However, Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else.
With Yuji's
Yeah.
greater experience and martial arts combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter.
What wasn't
Yeah,
as
won't lie to
clear-cut was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how well they can cut each other and how well they can heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
The most Yuji has ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost all of his body from a single cord pull. That being said, Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like Mahito.
Not just that, but literally splitting two souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple.
It's two completely different things. See, Sukuna, I bet they're probably gonna say it, but like Sukuna is, he didn't exist until Yuji ate his finger. That's how he got the soul, right? That's how he had the soul in his body. Pochita is a complete separate entity, right? They just fused, right? So when you split them, you're not really getting rid of the devil, of the Chainsaw Devil. You're just removing the Chainsaw Devil out of the Denji, and even still, Pochita still becomes his own entity because it's its own being.
Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws. But then Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in cut ability.
So what it ultimately came down to was power. Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive feats in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's wake, we can estimate he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the air. That kind of force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of TNT, comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state of Oregon is the 9th largest in the Union by total area, nearly 100,000 square miles. By estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750 trillion tons. One swing from that sword would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Which is like 10,000 hydrogen bombs. And not only did Denji survive a swing, he straight up overpowered it. That's insanely strong, but not inconsistent.
You know how strong you have to be to overpower a sword made from the state of Oregon?
Like the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning near-light-speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Sure, Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumpling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant damage to Denji.
Especially with Denji's OP healing factor too.
Denji takes the final edge in power. All Denji needed was one good hit to finish the fight. And with his far greater speed, it was only a matter of time.
What can I say, Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The winner is Denji, the Chainsaw Man.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, but in space, this has to be some kind of dragon. Sentry versus Superboy Prime? Sentry's winning that shit. Alright? Because all you have to know is he has the Void. If you let the Void out, it's wraps. The Void is quite literally nothing. One tap from that thing, boop, gone. I might be being biased. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong because Superboy Prime is very strong. I will say that, right? But we'll have to see. We'll have to see that. So that was an inch. That was wow. That was good. That was really good. I will say though. Listen to me. Let me. I'll see when I say this. Okay. This is why, in my eyes, no matter what anyone says, JJK's weak. Okay, let's just get it. JJK's weak. All right, it's weak. They're people need to stop riding on JJK's dick, bro, because they're not that strong. No, yes, they're strong in their verse, but JJK characters are weak. The only people that are weaker than JJK characters are Demon Slayer characters, and I'm not even just saying Demon Slayer characters are weak. They're weak as hell. All right, but JJK, oh my, when you compare them to like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball, it's like, what are you even doing? There's no one in JJK that could even touch anyone in any of these animes. Not one. I'm sorry. There's just none. There's nothing they could do. Right? And thank you Death Battle for finally confirming it too, because I've been telling my friends, I've been telling bare people that a domain expansion in JJK is just a pocket dimension. It's a pocket dimension. But no matter what I said, everyone kept saying, oh no, it's not a pocket dimension, it's this and that. It's a pocket dimension. If the person is creating this giant thing, whatever, that only you and him are in, and no one else can access it, it's a pocket dimension. It's literally another dimension within your dimension. That's what a pocket dimension is. They explained it so perfectly. Not just that too, they literally say that light speed, that goes beyond like humanity, is not obtainable. They quite literally say that. And so whenever I hear people say, Gojo will win against Goku because he has infinity, I'm like, that doesn't matter. In order for you to bypass infinity, you just have to be faster than it. Last time I checked, Goku is millions times stronger and faster than Gojo. Yes, Gojo is fast, but is he fast enough to move from heaven to hell in a minute? No, he fast. Goku is fast. Naruto fast. Anyone in the big three or even in Dragon Ball, they're all fast. They're come on, man. Right? So let that be a lesson to all you JJK hardcore dick riding fans out there. Okay, JJK characters are weak. Okay, yes, they are. Yes, they are strong. Don't get me wrong. They're very strong characters. Yes, but you cannot put them against people like characters in Dragon Ball. Just to say this video, let's take away Dragon Ball out of the situation. Okay, let's remove Dragon Ball out of the situation, and let's just keep it like One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. You cannot compare them to that because those guys are still strong. Right? I see people say, Madara will lose against anyone in JJK. I'm like, are you stupid? Are you forgetting how powerful Madara is? This is the same guy that took on all the tail beasts and won. let Madara gain Edo Tensei. It's raps for everyone. It's raps. And then not even Madara. Let it be Momoshiki or something. Oh my god, your raps. It's raps. Bleach, let alone Bleach. Out of the big three, Bleach is the strongest. Has the strongest characters. It has the strongest characters. Right? You can't do nothing. Any character from Bleach is strong. Any character from Bleach. All right. But if it's Aizen, yeah, go ahead and might as well write your will and testament because it's raps. Even One Piece characters. Even One Piece characters are stronger than JJK characters. They're so much stronger than them. The max JJK has ever gone is like mountain. It's like city to mountain level, and that's the highest it could ever go. All right. One Piece characters are like island level people, bro. You saw what Garp did to Pirate Island. You saw what he did to Pirate Island, right? My nigga nuked the entire place with just one hockey fist. That's all it took for him to do. He dropped down and punched the island. That thing shattered. That's all it took. It's all it took. You got the 5 elders in One Piece who are so strong. Nobody, and I mean nobody, could beat them. The only person that has any remotely able to beat them is Luffy. He's the only person. They're so strong, they could literally, they are so strong, they're tormenting the entire world. Come on, man. So let this be a lesson, please. No more of this debate, no more of this talking, alright? JJK characters are weak. They are weak. Yes, they are strong in the universe, but compared to every other universe, they are weak. Hell, even My Hero characters are stronger than them. I said it there. Even My Hero characters are stronger than them. JJK characters are weak. They're weak. End it there. Sorry I went on a little tangent. Anyways, y'all, this has been the death battle. Yuji versus Denji. I can't wait for the Sentry versus Superboy Prime. This is gonna be crazy. You should like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Check out the nomination forms for the indie and mainstream Nerdcore awards. They're down in the description below. You can check them out down in the description below. And yeah, hope you have a good day, and look forward to more reactions. Stay blessed. Yep. See, these are the little suckers that I have. This is all the anime, cartoon. And y'all got some Naruto, JJK. I'm just saying. Dragon Ball. We got Chainsaw Man. Well, no, not Chainsaw Man. Well, I did have him. Not right now. So, custom Soul 11 character. Demon Slayer, Invincible, TMNT, Mortal Kombat. Obviously, got the Funko Pops down here. Ninjago. Right? You know what I'm saying? Over here, we got the Star Wars. Yes, I know some of them are knocked down. Don't worry. The Star Wars characters over here. Up here, this is, God of War, Kratos and Thor. The Friends cast, Back to the Future, and the F1 movie. And you got my Marvel poster up in here. Yes, sir. Over here we got DC. I know some of them are knocked down. A lot of them are knocked down. What the fuck? Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that up after this. And then over here, damn, more got knocked down too. There's the Marvel characters. A lot of them too. But yeah. That is the entire collection I have. Hope y'all dig it.